Hey, thanks for tuning into the show. This video is from our live show exclusive on odds.com. If you want to see the entire thing, make sure you click the link below. Head on over to odds.com, check it out, and let's make that cash. All right, let's move this thing right along. We've got Geraldo de Freitas Jr. taking on Tony Gravely. And this is a fight that we already have a position on. I'm very much looking forward to this. So if you don't follow me, if this is your first time watching the show, I tweet out all my action. That's where you're going to find my bets. As soon as I make the bet, that's where you're going to get the bet and the line that I got on it. I'm open, transparent, honest about everything. I am not a professional sports bettor, and I will tell you what I am betting. Do with that information what you will. If you decide to tell me, good luck. Just know I'm not a professional at this, and I don't feed my family off the income of my sports betting. I wish I did, but unfortunately, we're not there yet. So what I'm doing on this spot, we got our first dog of the night, folks. Geraldo de Freitas Jr. is going to pull the upset over Tony Gravely. De Freitas Jr. is 12-5. Gravely is 19-6. And this is a spot where I just think De Freitas Jr. is getting the raw end of the deal. People are disrespecting and underestimating what this guy is capable of. He fights tall, he fights long, he's very intelligent with his attack. He likes to work the body, drain that gas tank. He's got great head movement. He's hard to pin down. He fires off lots of feints. He kind of keeps you on that back foot and kind of next guessing what's coming. He fires these long knees up the middle. He's got those long, lanky legs that he likes to fire up the middle and catch people off guard, which is great for dealing with wrestlers as well. And he is constantly pressuring intelligently. He cuts the cage off his opponents. He's not chasing you around in there. He steps in front of you and makes sure you are forced to deal with him. On top of that, he has excellent level changes. This guy's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He averages 4 takedowns per 15-minute fights, and he hits those takedowns at a 50% accuracy. So his ground game is incredibly underrated. We mostly see him striking, and it's just not his strong suit. He actually is a better grappler, I think, than he is a striker. He's going to have a 3-inch reach advantage here, and he's coming off of a 1-year layoff. Now, a guy like this in the prime of his life, training at a gym like Novo and Yao, who's actually like kind of lost its shine the last couple of years, he's going to be in a good spot to show improvements. He's going to be able to make leaps and bounds from fight to fight. The same thing can be said for his opponent, Tony Gravely, who's actually a guy I like. He's got strong offensive grappling. He's fast. He's explosive. He fires knees in the clinch. He's got really strong hips. He's hard to take down and keep down. He's usually the one going for said takedowns. But as we saw in his last fight, he has gas tank concerns. He slowed down in his last fight in round 3, and that was all it took for my boy Brett Johns to pull off the upset and choke him out. Now, I don't know that he was even winning the fight up until that point, but he was finished in the 3rd round because he just couldn't keep it up. He also gives up his back. Anytime he's in a scramble type of situation, this guy turns his back to his opponent. Now, considering Geraldo de Freitas is going to have a size advantage, a reach advantage, he's got the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and he is no stranger to wrestling and grappling. I think he's going to be able to do similarly to what we saw Brett Johns do in his last fight. I got this guy at plus 165. I really like this spot. It's another spot where I feel like Tony Gravely, you just got to prove it to me. He's right there. He's got the skill set. He's got all the pieces. And maybe he'll make me pay for doubting him this weekend. Maybe he will come through and he'll look like the guy we all think that he could be. But he hasn't done that yet, and I've seen the guy break. I like to bet against fighters who I know are capable of wilting inside the cage and breaking mentally. So I'm taking my first dog shot. I've got Geraldo de Freitas this weekend. Like I said, plus 165 is the line that I locked up. Let's take a look at what the odds makers have available out there at this point in time. Looks like we're beating that line move once again, folks. It pays to follow the man on Twitter. He's around plus 145, plus 150. So if you sniped that plus 170, that plus 165, at this point in time, it is gone. Now, we're early in the week, so you never know. There's always the chance that there's that, buyback going the other direction. But as of now, we've done our jobs. We always talk about it. Beating the line move is the best thing that you can do. If you do that consistently, that will equal money in the long term. So we got to just try and get a better number than everybody else is getting, and hopefully we're on the right side. That's the best that we can do. And I think we got a half-decent shot at doing the dang thing this week. I like Geraldo in this spot. And honestly, yeah, gonna be an unpopular opinion. A lot of people are going to be on Tony Gravely thinking he is the side, and that's totally fine. We are totally fine with disagreeing when it comes to fight picks. That's not wrong. Nasty Nate in the chat, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much for hanging out. Troy Dreff, how you doing, my friend? I'm sorry, Greth. I'm sure I've mispronounced that. My mouth is getting a little ahead of myself here. Nick, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so I put out a tweet earlier today. We're starting the show an hour early during daylight savings time. I'm in one of those weird spots where we don't follow daylight savings time. So for my personal schedule, I got to do it 4:30 my time, and that's 6:30 Eastern instead of 7:30 Eastern like usual. So for the next couple of months, this is how it's going to be. We'll be starting just a little bit early. What is up, Jaron, my friend? How you doing today? All right. Tanner Farragus, how you doing, my friend? That's right. Ruff. We got a barking dog, baby.